welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jackie O. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. You know the drill. Today is Friday. It's going to be First Impressions Fridays where I try out a product for the first time. However, today I'm going to make an exception because this is not a product that I'm just now trying for the first time. I've already used this product, but I decided to feature it on today's video specifically because it is new and a lot of you guys have saw me talking about it on social media and wanted me to give the tea, so I'm here to give the tea. So if you are not familiar with the trend known as strobing, you probably have been living under a rock. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not judging you. But strobing is basically the industry's way of saying screw contouring. Contouring is out. Strobing is supposed to be the opposite of contouring, basically. Highlighting the face by using products to literally highlight. So you guys already know how I feel about this topic because when everyone started calling it strobing, I was like, not here for it. I did a video on it. If you have not seen that video, click here, get your life, get caught up to speed, and why I'm not at all surprised that this product now exists, because now we have companies, and I hate to have an I told you so moment, but now we have companies that are creating strobing kits. I knew this was going to happen. I know I'm sure I'm not the only makeup artist that saw this coming. So the first company to debut the first strobing kit, strobing product, is coming from none other than Colourpop. So it is a 6-piece kit that has 3 lip colors and 3 highlighters. They have like a light fairer kit, and then they have a medium dark kit, which I thought was actually kind of wonderful. Honestly, every highlighter that I have from Colourpop, I really like. I love the formulation. And I also thought it was quite interesting that they thought to release lip products with this too, because with the strobing trend, you don't really hear people talking a ton about lip products. It's more about the highlighting. So I think that that's great that they included 3 lip shades as well. The kit retails for $39, which if you calculate it comes out to about $8 per product. So that's really good. I mean, you guys already know, I already think highly of Colourpop stuff. So when I tried this, I was kind of like, whoa, excuse me. So I'm going to talk about each of the products that come in this kit. Like I said, it's 3 highlighting shades. You get Avalon, which you've already seen me review and wear in some of my tutorials because these came out with their new line of highlighter sets earlier at the beginning of the year. So this is not new. This is a copper gold shade. And then Parasol is probably the most highly raved about product. It's a true champagne color that does flatter dark skin tones, and it's a little bit lighter than Avalon, not as gold, more of a champagne-y gold. And then you have Stripe, which is more of like your blush shade, which I actually am obsessed with. Now the only thing that I have not tried are 2 of these lip shades in this kit. One, Toasty and Promenade. Thistle is my favorite shade, hands down. I feel like Thistle was the color that I was looking for that I didn't know I needed, because I love nudes, but it's not as nude as a nude, and it's not quite as colorful as the typical. It just kind of meets me halfway. It just kind of does it for me. I love this color. It's got a little bit of coral, it's got a little bit of pink, and then you have Promenade, which is a deep red blackberry, but it's actually a sheer finish. So the sheer finish is another one of their newer launches to the Colourpop family. They have a self-explained sheer finish. They don't really have a ton of color payoff, and I think that these are going to be great to be layered on top of like those liquid matte lipsticks who may get kind of dry throughout the day, and maybe you want to moisturize the lips without manipulating or changing the color. Sheer lip colors will be great for that, because on this is literally like non-existent. There's no color. It's just very moisturizing, and it's just very sheer, translucent. Toasty is a dirty pink with a cream finish, and it's extremely, the color payoff is beautiful on this one. It reminds me a lot of Thistle, but a little bit darker, and it's also got a little bit more pink. When it comes to the cheek products, Colourpop recommends that you can apply with your fingers or with a brush. It still has that whipped kind of cream based texture, and I feel like if you're going to do the strobing and the over-the-top highlighting, I would recommend using a cream product more than I would a powder, because cream has a tendency to look a lot more skin-like. It doesn't sit on top of the skin the way a powder does. It just kind of melts. I have 2 brushes that I really like applying these products with. I would not recommend using any old blush brush with these. You're gonna need something that's a little bit more dense. I have this one from Bobbi Brown. It's actually their face blender. I don't think this is supposed to be for blush, but it's amazing for blush. I think this is a powder brush. I don't know. I don't even remember. I used to work for Bobbi Brown. That is shameful. And then I have the Morphe E3, which is extremely dense. Either one of these will suffice. I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe brush and start off by applying Strike to my cheeks. I'm going to 1 or 2 times just kind of, see, I'm just kind of patting that into the product. And because it's cream, If you've ever felt Colourpop, it's not cream like a cream blush. Like it's not like lotiony. It's like a cream to powder finish. So it's a little bit more easier to work with. And then I start by dabbing it onto the cheeks. And then I'll sweep out. This is probably one of my favorite blushes at the moment because a lot of pinks have the tendency to read ashy on dark skin. And then some of them just go too dark and it's like, I just want flush. It's very hard to pull off flush on dark skin. Not a lot of people know how to do that, but isn't that beautiful? Like how pretty is that? Because it's got a little bit of highlight in it, you can almost get away with wearing this on its own. It kind of like naturally highlights the cheekbones. Then I'm gonna take the highlighting shade, which is Parasol, and I'm just going to highlight. I'm gonna hit the high points of the face and just kind of rub and dab that in. And then at a slight angle, I'm applying that towards the high points. I really like kind of getting it into the brow bone. I mean, this is gorgeous. Come on, like that is so pretty. And it's not ashy. Remember when I did the review on Champagne Pop and a lot of you guys, actually this reminds me a lot of Champagne Pop because it looks kind of like melony. It really does. It looks like melon. It looks like melon pigment from MAC. So I'll take the other highlighting shade, which is more your true gold. I mean, if you really want to strobe, you can hit that temple, you can hit the nose, you can hit the cupid's bow, you can hit the chin. It just depends on what you want to see. Actually, before y'all read me for filth, let me just go ahead and tone that down just a little bit. Okay, that's better. This is slightly more my cup of tea, but still a bit much. But you get it, right? This is Avalon. This is more of your gold. This is Parasol. This is more of your champagne. I really freaking like this though. I love this. Alright guys, so that is pretty much all that can be demonstrated about the new strobing kit from Colourpop. You guys pretty much already know how I feel about the trend. Not really here for it. However, if you are not already familiar with Colourpop's highlighting products and their products in general, I'm a big fan of them. I don't care if this was called a torturing kit. I would probably still buy it and I'd probably still use it if they weren't already products that I didn't have and I saw how they looked on other people and if they swatched well. So it's not so much the kit itself I'm not here for because I all the way absolutely am. But I mean the strobing kits is just kind of like really, but it's cute. I mean they tried. I like the fact that they came out with a light set and a dark set. I think Colourpop is one of the few really popular like trending brands right now that are really like they have swatches on dark skin. They'll give you a light swatch, a medium swatch, and a dark swatch, and I really commend them for doing that. So would I recommend it? Actually, I would. I love their highlighters and I love their lipsticks. So if you aren't already familiar with Colourpop, get familiar, y'all. I'm gonna put links to where you can purchase. Well, you can get it from Colourpop. That's the only authorized seller that I know of. So if you have any questions on any of the things that I covered or may have missed, please let me know down in the comments below. And I would love to just chat makeup with you. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button on your way out. I would love to see you keep coming back for more videos. Speaking of which, today's Friday. That means I'm gonna have another upload tomorrow. So make sure you come back, girl, so you can get more awesome makeup tips. Okay guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.